website, we have all the resources. That is, it says this section gathers resources that can be useful for students and academics worldwide. The following subjects are covered in this website. So we have the bibliography, we have the career, the data, the health, organization, publishing, similar websites, software, and teaching and writing. So let's go through the resources one by one. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And my fellow researchers and PhD students, I have a very good news for you, and it's about a website that can actually ease your stress in your PhD and hasten your PhD studies process. So let's jump right into the video. And the website is called PhD Resources, and it's by this author Guillaume Dahl. And when we click on PhD Resources, I'll leave the link in the description. It gives you all the resources that every PhD needs to hasten their PhD program. Now, when you want to access, you want to communicate with the author, you can link with him on the website. This is their website, then the Twitter account and GitHub. And we can see that from here it has France and EMPC. Actually, he built the website for PhD students in France, but he decided to also do that for English speakers. So France and EMPC is not going to be helpful to English speakers. So what we can do is to use the general section that is helpful for we the PhD students. So in this website, we have all the resources. That is, it says this section gathers resources that can be useful for students and academics worldwide. The following subjects are covered in this website. So we have the bibliography, we have the career, the data, the health, organization, publishing, similar websites, software, and teaching and writing. So let's go through the resources one by one. When you go to bibliography, it gives you tools where you can find published papers and the full text and preprints. I think Arxiv. Arxiv is for those in electrical engineering, systems science, and computer sciences. Then we have HAL. HAL is like an open repository where open access papers are published there, and thesis. And it basically I think it's for the Europeans. Okay, it's a European hub. Now we have the PubMed. I think we have SSRN, which is a repository for preprints, and I think it's affiliated to Elsevier or something, right? We have papers with code. This is papers with code. This papers with code is a website where we have codes alongside with their papers. So if you want to get started with machine learning or anything, you can search with papers with code. Then I don't know what this is, R5IV. I don't know what that is. We have ResearchGate. ResearchGate is basically this. This is ResearchGate. Yeah, this is a research. It's kind of like a social media for researchers and PhD students where they showcase their published works. And sometimes I think that ResearchGate has affiliation with the journals, the big publishing houses. So whenever I publish in a journal that is affiliated to these publishing houses, your paper automatically shows up here. It also calculates the H index. Like, let me use my professor as an example. He's a professor. It calculates your H index and your citations over time and your research score. So this is the research gate. And for paywall, I don't know what paywall is. I've never heard of this before. And this R5V, I've not used it before. I got access to this tool recently when I have finished my PhD. So I feel it will be very beneficial for those in their PhD program and all that. Now, for the restricted section, we have the SCIHUB, the LibGen, and then the Z library. And one of the thing I discovered is that personally, I cannot download papers from SCIHUB unless I use my school library. So if you're in the same category as me, I will entreat that you get maybe an institutional email from your school library. I perceive that most universities have links with these publishing houses like the IEEEs, the Nature, the Sciences, the Science Direct, where they pay these publishing houses to access subscription based papers. Sorry, subscription based papers are papers that are not open access but they are closed access. You need to pay to access them, and usually most universities have paid versions for that. So what you need to do is you contact your university or your school for them to provide you with an institutional email that I can use it to access such things if you have difficulty in accessing SCIHUB. For instance, there is this paper that I want so much. It's called Stage Edge. It's a paper I like so much. This is the paper. It's called Stage Edge. And I've tried downloading using this SCI app hub and I've been unsuccessful. I tried with the first link, it didn't work out. So let me just try SCI hub dot and let me see. Because it's been a long time I use SCI hub. So because I always get access, download papers from my school. Okay, this is not working. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Okay, so let me see. SCI hub, yeah, .tw. I think it's Taiwan based. And let me see if this is gonna work. Because I tried downloading this paper and I couldn't get access. And my school too is not affiliated. This journal is not affiliated to the websites, the online library in my school. So now let me try again and see. When I try again and I click on open, it doesn't show anything. I try with the URL, the DOI, it still didn't work out. It still didn't work out. I'll try one more time and see. I prayed opens, I prayed opens, I prayed opens. Yeah, it still didn't work out, you see. So it's very good to use the institutional library, as I said earlier. Now, when going further, we can see we have the Research Rabbit. You know, Research Rabbit is a place where you can gather papers for your literature review. This is how it works. I used it before. And we have LSC connected papers, Voice Viewer, Site AI, Arxiv Explorer, Google Scholar Alerts, Feedly, storing sources. So we have Zotero, which is used to store papers that we read. We have EndNote, we have Mendeley. I have Mendeley on my computer and it organizes my publications and even the papers I write in their website. So this is the Research Rabbit. I've used it before, so if you want to use it, you can actually discover it yourself. Now, so if you want to create bibliographies, we have the Zotero Babe, we have Mendeley too, it's also used for sites, we have EndNote, you have the Any Style and other things. And if you want to have access to online courses, we have Coursera, we have Open Classrooms, and we have FunMOOC. Yeah, it's a federated online course projects from French universities and all that. Now, when you go to career, if you want to know how you can progress in your career as an academician, LinkedIn is a very good place to discover a lot of researchers. Then we have the ORCID. ORCID is I think an identifier, digital identifier as a researcher or a PhD student, where when you publish your papers, you put the ORCID ID on it, and that gives you like an affiliation or an identifier. Then we have Twitter. Twitter is also very good. And one more time I must add is the Threads. Thread is also very good. It's also very good for researchers. And if you want to build your own website, like build your portfolio as a PhD students, grad students. WordPress is very good. Then we have GitHub pages plus Jekyll and all this. So you can actually discover all this. And then when you find a job as a PhD, find a master's, find a PhD, discover PhDs. They have so many tools. You have the job X-ray and academic positions and all that. Yeah, so you can discover all this by yourself. Now, when you go to health, I don't know what is under health. Well, I don't know what is under health. A kind of is I don't know whether it's a meditation tool, maybe a meditation tool for to release stress in your brain when you study too much and maybe you are stressed. This meditation tool. Normally, I use something called the this one. You can download it from the Microsoft website. It's called Ambie. The Ambie app is very good, and I'll show you how the Ambie app works. So the Ambie app, when I click on it, it will just play kind of it will give me some ambience whilst it allows me to study. So if I want to what do you call it, if I want to give myself like it's also a productivity app. So if I want to set myself maybe focus on what I'm doing, I have a focus timer. That is, if you have the 45 minutes, the rest minutes, and all that, and you can put your tasks here, your tasks, yeah, tasks here. So I've been using this for a while. Whilst I was writing my thesis, this is very helpful. It was very helpful to me. So I will encourage that you get it, and it's very good. It's very good. I must say, it's so good. Yeah. So if you get it, it's going to help you. So let me just try this and see. So this is how it works. This is how it works, right? This is how it works. If you don't want the you can select up to 3 or more, right? And if you can set whatever you want to do with it, and then you discover that. Now, another one too is the organization. Organization, we have the Notion. The Notion is very good for organizing your stuff. I heard we have Slack. Slack too does the same. Then Calendly, then Trello. Even non-academicians are using Calendly and Slack. So it's vital you also use that. Then for note taking, we have the Zettel casting. I don't know about this. Then we have Zettel. We have the Obsidian, Scrivener. It's a web processing program, outline design, blah blah blah. We have Xmind for brainstorming, then Liquid Paper. And for publishing, we have the SCIHUB General Rankings. We have the LetPub. This is SCIHUB General Rankings, but what we use here in China is we use LetPub. So I'm going to show you how LetPub works. LetPub, yeah. When I click on it, to just pop up because I use it often. This is very essential for all those of us in China. We use it to check the ranking of our publications, where the journal that you published, the ranking that you have. So the Chinese have the journal citation, JCR's journal citation ranking, which is different from the Web of Science. So for the LetPub, it shows two. It shows the Web of Science ranking, and then it shows the JCR and the Chinese citation ranking. Oh, I don't know why my internet is so slow. Okay, let's proceed. We'll come back to so this is SCR Go General Rankings and all that. Now, another tool we can also do is journal and author name estimator, Sherpa, choose a license, and Web of Science too. Web of Science is also very helpful. Web of Science is very helpful. I think my laptop is not open. Yeah, I think because I'm using a VPN. Okay, now when you want to also discover similar websites, we have the awesome PhD, a created list of carefully selected tools and resources I wish I knew when I started my PhD. Yeah, before we all started our PhDs, we all made mistakes. A couple of us made mistakes. Yeah, unless maybe you are guided by your professor, but if you were not guided, the probability that you make mistakes at the beginning of your academic career is very high. You have the phdstudent.com, then you have Scriptoria. Then also LinkedIn is also very helpful, and Twitter, and then Threads. Yeah. Now, let's look at the software. We have the back market and all that. If you want to learn how to program, you have the computer science education. Then let me just close all this. I just don't need this academic phrase bank. Let me just close this. Oh, sorry. This is. Let me just close these ones. I don't need them. Yeah. So this is the academic phrase bank. Let me close it. Let me close this one too. So computer science. If you want to learn how to program, these are tools that will help you intro to CS. Not only CS, but those in by the sciences, that is the biological sciences, engineering, and all that. If you want to learn how to program, introduction to computer science and program using Python is going to help you. And then system program design, class-based programming, everything is going to help you. If you want insights to mathematics in programming or mathematics to CS, I have the calculus 1A, calculus 1B, and all that. I did calculus in my undergrad. I don't want to go back to it again. Yeah, and then we have building modern computer from first principles, from what, and all that. So you can navigate this website by yourself. If you want to go into cybersecurity fundamentals, you can also read through. It is very helpful. This is very helpful. There are a lot of tools that are very helpful, especially if you are doing your PhD in computer science and you us are making videos on the AI tools. AI tools are also very helpful. I'll be making a video on one all-in-one AI tool that is also going to help you. Now we have the programming historian. So this is the programming historian, Stack Overflow. I feel Stack Overflow sometimes is very it's kind of a useless website because um well, I find usefulness when I'm writing LaTeX programs, and I have much difficulty. It helps me a lot, but for programming, I don't see any any helpfulness. Yeah, so when you are using LaTeX for writing, if the LaTeX is also a learning curve, and you will need Stack Overflow, ChatGPT, AI, asking questions online to help you. Yeah. And then for development tools, we have VS Code, we have Git, we have GitHub. GitHub is where we put our published whatever here. Yeah, that is GitHub. Then we have the teaching. For teaching, I don't know anything about these ones, but we have the Woo Club, the Kahoot, and the Poll Everywhere. The writing, as I said earlier, I mentioned awesome scientific writing. Then LibreOffice is for those using I think Linux based systems, and Office 365. And I think I made a video on how to access Office 365 for free. Yeah, how you can access Office 365 for free. Then we have the Markdown, the Marktext, and we have LaTeX. LaTeX is very useful. And if you're a beginner to LaTeX and you want to really get used to LaTeX, if you want to learn how to use LaTeX, then you have to download the latest cookbook online. Maybe you can use the GitHub version, or I think I have their website here. I think, let me see. I have the My stuff is so slow. Let me just close this one. Yeah. So latest cookbook. Yeah, it's I'll just show you one. The latest book cookbook.net. It gives you the contents on how to start learn how to write latex programs. Yeah, I think this is what I used. Yeah, I did a revision on it and then all that. So what? Yeah, this is what I used. Yeah, I used the online version, so this is it. And there's also the book. So if you want the book, I can also help you to get it. Okay, I have the book, so I can also help you to get it. Then we have the typepiece, we have slides, we have handwriting, like Google Jamboard, and Xernal plus plus. Yeah. Then for translation, we have DeepL. I made a video on DeepL before. Grammarly is for checking grammar based text, and then language tool. You have the spelling checker, spell check, and the antidote. Then we have for general to have open academic and thesis whisperer. Then style we have the academic phrase bank, thesaurus, and acronym. I think this is academic phrase bank. Yeah, so on it teaches you how to be an effective writer. And if you're a PhD student and you're new to a PhD program, if you want to be successful in writing your papers, there are some books I can recommend to you. One of such books is called Writing Scientific Articles. Personally, I got access to this book recently and I'm trying to read it. I think I got to chapter 3 or 4. It also helps reviewers as well. Yeah, this is very good. I think it's written by some Australians. Yeah, it's 164 pages. So if you divide 164 pages by 20 days, you finish reading it. And another one that I can also show you is the phrase book. This is the phrase book. All these things are sold, but if you want it, I can share it with you. You contact me and I'll share it with you. Then there's another one too called the English for Writing Research Papers. I think it's by Springer. The pages are a lot anyway. If you really want to sacrifice and read all these, it's going to be helpful to you. The phrase book is also very helpful. I think I read this. I finished reading. I think I used one day to finish reading everything on Facebook. Phrase book, yeah. Then we have another one to called phrases, academic phrase bank, academic phrase bank as well. Then this is writing. Yeah, this is writing desktop. Yeah. Then this one. Then we have another one I want to show you. Is also helpful, and it's called not this one. Writing desktop. No, this not this one. Writing for computer sciences, and I think that one is general is available on Springer. Then we have the latex beginner. The latex beginner. Yeah, this is a whole lot of if you are willing to go into latex, this is going to help you. Then how to write a paper. This is by Springer. And then phrases in scientific writing is also there's academic phrase bank. Then we have the elements of style. This book was shared with us by one professor who came on an academic seminar. It's been very helpful anyway, I must admit. And there's one more that I heard is very good. It's so good that you cannot live without. I wanted to buy the hard copy, and a lot of people were saying it's very helpful. It's a must have for researchers. I want to get access to the book. I think I had it, but I don't know where I put it. Yeah, science research writing. This is the book for non-native speakers. Yeah, so this is also beneficial. So if you want these books, you can contact me and I'll share it with you. Yeah, so this is a short video, and when you check the graphics, you have diagrams.net, which is the draw.io. I made a video on it before. We have Canva, we have Inkscape. You know, Canva is for design. You can also use that to generate PPTs and a whole lot of stuff. Canva can be used for so many things. Canva can be used for so many things. Yeah, and then we have the Inkscape. We have the Tixit, we have the Inkscape. Inkscape goes with excuse me. Inkscape goes with Inkscape goes with I think there's two what do you call it? It goes with GIMP, I don't know how to pronounce it. Then we have the bio icons, bio render, philo pick, then data to visualization stuff. So this is very helpful. This site is very helpful. I never got access to this during my PhD program. I spent a whooping number of years in this PhD and I never got access to it. When I got access to it, I've almost finished writing my thesis. So me sharing with you is a great honor and I'm doing you a favor. I don't want you to commit the mistakes that we all made. or what your predecessors made. So I'm sharing this website with you so that you can hasten your PhD study without wasting much time. So this is a short video. If you like my video, you can share my video with your classmates, with your friends, with your lab mates, and people around you. So thanks for watching this video and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much. And see you.